It's time to get your pretty pen. See, I got Gemini right there. Time to get your pretty pen out and get to writing your progress for the year, okay? And this right here is literally exactly what I said I was doing in my last video on YouTube, where I spoke about journaling your progress. I said that I would keep up with my supporters' progresses because I feel like we're all in this together. And obviously for myself, I'm not going to share what I would write for me because I'm very personalized in that way, but with everybody else, I will always share what we all can learn from each other, from what we're doing and all that great stuff, which is exactly why I have written down some progress for this week. I've written it down for the last 3 filming sessions. So starting on Alia's birthday, which is the 16th of January. The second one was on the 23rd. And then the third one was on the 30th. I'm only going to share the first 3 weeks. And then in the future, because like I stated in that video, I'm going to share my progress with you guys. I think around 6 months in, maybe around June time, maybe June or July. I think more June. But from then, you know, I'll share it with you guys. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of inspiration for yourselves as well to stay dedicated to, because I used to write a lot in my journal. I have journals like filled through and all the way through, and I feel like it would be I just think it would be really smart of us to stay on top of our progress, like kind of stay updated with what we are doing for ourselves, in the way that you can look back and really feel inspired. And, you know, even within last week's video where I was stating all of the things that you should do when you are journaling, people in the comments were telling me that they have already been doing these things because it felt right to them and they felt like it was necessary to do such a thing. And I think that that's amazing because every single video I make is always spiritually in tune with you guys. Like, we're always on the same stuff. So I think that that's really cool. I just have to say that. But okay, I'm going to read you guys the first one on 116. Okay, so it says, I feel as though everything is manifesting in our highest favors at this time. It is clear that the girlies are serious about getting what they want this time around. And this year, to me, is proving itself to be a major glow up for everybody who is manifesting that, which is very true. We all look amazing, baby. We already know that, though. I feel a lot of shifting happening in our highest manifested favor. Okay, so that's so true. A lot of people have been coming to me, and I actually wrote something similar for the last 2 weeks as well, because the energy has been very similar in that sense. I feel like a lot of people are not playing games, and people are very serious about manifesting what they want about everything. And I'm not saying that they weren't before, but this time it's different. People have come to me and told me that last year was like the worst year of their life, and that this year they intend to make it different, and that they are really staying mentally focused on things that they actually want this time because they want them. You know, it's no more of like, I wish I had, and I wish I was, and I wish. Make it happen. Like, the only person who can is you. It's your determination that creates the reality of it. That's exactly how you get it done. That's how you manifest anything. Okay, so then for the 23rd, I wrote, this week is all about staying locked in ASF Yup. We are staying on top of our grind, and I am really proud of the way that my supporters are staying dedicated to their power and their craft. I have manifested a lot of progress in terms of mentality, self-concept, and abilities. Some people are doing what they have to do to keep themselves centered and strong. We are not giving up no matter what. And I wrote what with 3 T's because seriously, no matter what, baby, nothing is stopping us. And that is the most important thing that we have to, you know, take with us mentally speaking. The determination for the year. That's what gets anything done. I will tell you guys that if you do have a moment or two of sadness or limiting belief, doubt, talk, whatever, honestly, it's completely fine. The most important thing that you have to do with that, though, is that you combat it as carefully as you possibly can, in the way that I don't want you guys to stress yourselves. Like, I don't want you guys to feel like you have to be, I don't know how to explain this. Like, don't stress yourself out doing it, but do it in an effective way for yourself too. You know, like, don't sit there and be super sad for 2 weeks on purpose. You know, if you feel like you can move past it, do what you have to do, but do what you have to do. You feel me? Like, sit down and work with yourself to make this a lot easier, because the pain, it's okay to feel, okay? It's okay if you have pain. I know for myself, I definitely have had pain before, and it was very heavy, but I wasn't gonna sit there and let it be a hell on earth where it's like, oh, I'm in pain, so now my whole life has to go to shit, because it doesn't. You know, I can still and always create the most wonderful reality for myself if I really want that, and I always do that because I deserve that. And I understand that even if I do, sorry, my nose ring itches, but even if I do have a moment or two, it doesn't matter because the end result is that I am still successful. Like, no matter what, my self-concept doesn't change. So that's really important, guys. And I'm probably going to make a video about that. I feel like it's necessary. Just dealing with sadness through manifesting, or sadness with self-concept, because that, it can happen, but you're not less than that, okay? You are above that. The happiness outweighs everything. The good always outweighs the bad. I don't care what anybody has to say. I really don't. Okay, and then the last thing I wrote, 1:30. This week reflected a lot of past limiting beliefs to be dealt with once and for all. A lot of my supporters have communicated feeling quote unquote down, but pushing themselves to move differently this time around. It is impressive to see how ambitious, strong, determined, and focused we're being for real. Yeah, so damn, such good energy. I'm like looking at it. I'll write for next week when I film. But yes, guys, my love, listen to what I'm saying here as simply as I read. You see, I wrote down simple sentences, but that was the update for me. Like, that was what I needed to write at this time to communicate exactly what we're doing. You know, like, we are the Most High. I need you all to understand that you are the most important person in your life. Nobody will ever be as important as you, okay? Sorry to break it to whoever. It's not, I'm not sorry though, because that's how it's supposed to be. You are number one. And if you understand and recognize yourself to be number one, everything will realign itself to be number one for you. That's what you deserve the most of, okay? No less than that. Don't assume anything other than that. Always remember your place, your power, your worth, everything. You are the best. I promise you, you really are. And this year is all about proving that, all right? I'm not stopping for nothing. I've been talking about this year all month, and I'm gonna continue to do that, because we're staying focused this time, all right? And I will also make a video about that because it's important. But all right then, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching, and for listening. Thank you guys for literally all things, and for supporting me and sharing how you feel with me. A lot of you guys are extremely vulnerable with me and tell me your life stories, even trauma dumping. Like, I don't care about trauma dumping, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really don't care. You can come to me. I know there's a lot of people who do mind, but I don't care because I want to help, you feel me? So thank you guys so much for everything, and thank you guys for trusting me as much as you guys do. It means the world to me, more than you could ever imagine. Continue doing what you're doing. Stay up with your progress. Be stronger, because you are the strongest. And remember that it's all working out for you, because it just has to. This is your life. No one else's but your own, okay? Thank you very much. All right then, y'all. God bless. Please take care, everyone. We will speak very soon. Peace.